Hawkins'
Here we go.
concept, 1972.
Right.
By internet.
That was that book that he had, right? The Selfish Gene. Wasn't it in that?
That Dancing Baby was coming up.
Yeah, that. I feel like that's the earliest.
The Dancing Baby was the first?
Yeah, from like a TV show.
Oh, yeah. A terrible animated dancing baby. What year was that? Bro, that's the stuff of nightmares. If you're in the woods, you see a dancing baby that looks like that. The Uncanny Valley dancing baby. With those that would be so scary. Imagine if you saw that in the woods.
You would have to punt it.
Bro, you'd have to run. If you kick it, it grabs a hold of you and bites you like a wolverine.
Yeah, but what if it runs like fucking 100 miles an hour?
Well, you're going to find out. At least you'll find out. Actually, if you run, it's worse because then you're tired and it's probably right there watching you. Yeah. You're just trying to catch your breath.
Yeah.
And you see its little face
standing on your
behind
chest.
the bush. No. It stays just far enough from you that you think you have to run. If it's really trying to scare you, it doesn't want to jump on you. And once it gets really close for a long time.
Yeah.
For a long time. So it wears everything out. You want to wear it out. Like, that's how you do it if you're chasing a person. You don't just run up on them. That just spoils all the fun.
Right. Isn't that like the old school hunters, too? Just like chasing a pack of deer for
Oh, yeah. That's why human beings
hours.
can run so long. But that's a different thing. They're overheating them. It's called persistence hunting.
Yeah.
That's why there's so many amazing marathon runners come from that part of the world. Because, like, these guys have a history of literally running animals to their death.
Right. Fucking
Crazy.
Who had to figure that out, too? Who's like, well, I got 5 miles in me.
Yeah, let me just keep...
Shit, I need 10.
Let me just keep running until this deer stops running. Like, how would you ever think that a deer, you would eventually catch it?
Yeah,
right?
Especially if they're so fucking fast.
They're so fucking fast. Like, how would you think that one day that antelope was going to get tired? Like, how would you even have that in your head?
Yeah.
That it couldn't just take a break. It's going to be 300 yards ahead of you like that.
I love those
take a break, catch its breath. They didn't even know that the issue is the animals don't have sweat glands. So they overheat.
Shit.
Yeah. So we have sweat glands.
And, of course, they weren't biologists, so they also didn't know that either.
Well, that's why we're so weird. We're such a weird animal in that our bodies really can kind of adapt to different climates and they self-cool and regulate. Like some animals, if they're outside of their climate range, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Like they're in deep shit.
Yeah.
You know, like Marshall over here. Where are you, buddy?
Other side.
Oh, he's right here. He's right beside me. We have to, if we're going to exercise in Texas, we have to do it in the morning.
Right.
Or we have to jump in the pool. Because, his body's adapted for cold. He's got this crazy wool coat that he wears everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
It sucks. But for us, man, we sweat. And they figured out, I guess, a long time ago that these animals, if you just keep running after them, eventually they just can't do it anymore. And then they lay down. And then you fucking stab them.
Yeah, that's so fucking wild.
But it made insane runners.
Yeah.
If you're running, the only way you're going to feed your children is if you run after that deer, bro. You're going to become a fucking runner.
And now the evolutionary process is like you go to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they have you like this on the cover of Wheaties.
It really is interesting because like that's before I started doing jiu-jitsu, like that was what I was doing. I was running.
Oh.
But it just got fucking boring.
Yeah.
It got boring. And that's when I was like, okay, I got to find something else because...
Yeah, that's what most people, the problem they have with the gym. And jiu-jitsu is the opposite of boring. Jiu-jitsu it's one of the most rewarding things in life because it's super hard to do. It's really good for your head. Like jiu-jitsu people in general, like you get dickheads in all walks of life.
Sure.
And female dickheads too. But for lack of a better word. But you get the nicest people. Like, for the most part, you get people of character.
Yeah.
Because you have to have character to stick it out.
Yeah.
To be doing jiu-jitsu. If you've been doing jiu-jitsu 8 years, I can 99% sure I can hang out with you.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
You're a dude who's got his shit together.
It's almost like we're like distant family members or something.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It's like you recognize you've been through this thing.
Yeah.
I started doing jiu-jitsu in 96. So, 96, I was at Carlson
How old
Gracie's
were you?
place. I was... 29?
Yeah. See, I started at 30.
Yeah.
So like around the same.
Yeah,
time.
around the same time. And I started right after, it was kind of like a year or two after I first saw the UFC. It was right around that time.
Yeah.
And so I started at Carlson Gracie's place in L.A. that was right down the street from the Comedy Store. It's real close to the Comedy Store. And that was when Vitor Belfort he had just fought John Hess in Hawaii, and he was about to enter the UFC.
And that was that first crew in California from Brazil, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murilo Bustamante. You know, there was a whole ton of these guys that came from Brazil.
I think Medeiros was there, too.
Mario Sperry was there. I got to train with Mario Sperry, dude, when I was a white belt.
That's wild.
And he didn't have no idea who the fuck I was because I wasn't anybody. I wasn't famous at all.
Yeah.
And he was the fucking nicest guy in the world, man.
Yeah.
You know, he explained. Mario Sperry explained to us how he got his triangle really good. He would make his girlfriend sit in his guard, and he would just triangle, and she would complain, and be like, "Stop. Just let me do this.
Poor
Just
jiu-jitsu girlfriends.
let me use your body to practice triangles."
I mean, because that's what it takes. It's kind of hard to do it by yourself.
I have a dummy, but I don't use it. I have one of them. I used to have a Gracie dummy back home in L.A.
Yeah, every gym has one that just
dummy.
sits in the corner and nobody fucking
You really
does it.
want to do it with people.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, the difference between the rolling and the drilling. It's like the people that get really good, they put the shitty work in.
Yeah.
You know, the long drilling sessions, that boring ass shit.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
I have, because I teach now. And like,
What belt do you know?
I'm a black belt.
Oh, snap, son. When I met you, what were you?
I was probably a purple belt.
How did we meet?
Shit.
I don't even remember how we met because it was so long ago.
Well, it's like, yeah, like I get the
I couldn't
question
even
all
answer
the time.
that question.
That's funny. Well, so my sister worked at the Comedy Store in La Jolla as a waitress. She's a nurse now. And you were doing a show at somewhere downtown at like the Balboa Theater,
Probably.
maybe.
Yeah.
And it was sold out. And I just hit her up and was like, "Hey, do you think you can get me tickets?" Because she knew everybody from the store in La Jolla. And Ari ended up getting a pair of tickets for me. And so I went to the show, whatever.
Did you know Ari already?
My sister was friends with Ari.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know anybody yet. And maybe 2 weeks later, she hits me up and is like, "Hey, can you do a poster for our marquee?" It was Ari, Tony Hinchcliffe, and it was supposed to be Duncan Trussell, but maybe it was Duncan. But regardless, and from what I remember, you must have seen that poster at some point.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
And then we did the Atlanta 420 show.
Oh, yeah.
So that was probably. I feel like I met you before because I popped in on one of those Ice House Chronicles from back in the day.
Oh, those were fun. Look at that one, man. What a great one.
Yeah, that was the 420 show. Look, so that was 2012.
God damn, time flies, son.
Yeah, and so that ended up becoming the graphic for the logo. We had the microphone.
It's perfect.
Duncan with the little hit of acid on his tongue.
It's the perfect logo. I mean, you fucking nailed it. Now it's everywhere. That's got to be weird.
Yeah, it's fucking strange.
It's on this
like,
mug.
almost like disconnected from
Yeah,
it.
dog.
Yeah, like of course it's grown. It's like its own thing. But every time I see it, like I know, like I drew that by hand. Like
Wow.
I have the ink drawings still.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild. I put stuff out into the world all the time. I have thousands of paintings, thousands of different fucking places. But I mean, more people see this image than guaranteed all the other ones.
Well, more people see that image than anything else I've ever done.
Yeah.
That image is everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. What a fucking weird trip, right? I mean, I went to the show on Tuesday, and you were doing the like Q&A at the end, and somebody had asked you about like what your goals are,
Yeah.
and you were like, I don't have any. And I'm kind of in that same routine where like what I was saying, like I do the work, zero expectations. Like what happens will happen, and I'm just along for the ride.
Well,
you know?
I think as long as you put the actual energy into the work, I think, at least for me and you, that's the way to do it. I don't have, like, people, there's a lot of people out there with vision boards. I was talking to this dude the other day. He's got this vision board. He's got all these goals he wants for his company and goals all he wants for his life and this and that. I'm like, I get it. That probably works too. But for me, I feel like I only want to think about the process. I want to put all my energy into thinking about the process.
Because that's the rewarding part for a creator, right? Like me in the studio by myself painting, I get that clear mind.
Right.
Where it's like, I feel like I fucking meditate 6 hours a day, you know.
Just from work.
Every day, just from work.
course.
Because at some point in the painting process, like the paintbrush turns into a mantra almost, to where like everything in my mind, just like in Jiu Jitsu, like everything shuts off because we're in a hyper focused like mode of accomplishing a task.
Right.
And that's, for me, painting, all the reward is that.
Yeah.
It's those moments, those, even when I fucking hate it, because there's plenty of times where I'm like, this motherfucking painting. like I can't get it. Like, I know where I want it to go, but it's like, well, first you're going to have to take 35 fucking steps before you can get there.
Right.
And my, you know, like, I know that like the finishing a painting is a little bit like a drug. I don't know if you ever experienced this. Maybe like after getting off stage or something, but it's like there's a little like dopamine reward
when it's done.
When it's complete and done.
You're like, look at that.
Yeah, it's like catching your breath.
Yeah. I used to feel
even
like
like
that
I
with
don't know
sketches. I used to feel like that with drawings. When I made, but on a smaller scale, obviously. I think it's the same thing with martial arts. Because, you know, people always talk about martial arts as being a moving meditation.
Yeah.
You know, I think, and if you thought about martial arts, like if you were a white belt and you thought about all the time that it's going to take before you become a black belt, you're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I can't do this. But if you just think about the process will get you there.
Yeah.
You just have to just only be thinking about this idea, this process of improvement, of dialing it in. And people oftentimes refer to martial arts as a moving meditation, because to do it right, you're kind of out of your own way. Like,
yeah,
did you ever do any? Did you do much striking?
I did a year of Muay Thai. I got punched in the face a lot. I found my brain not functioning quite the same way.
Oh,
and
getting hit.
Yeah, and I even found myself like getting frustrated, which was stupid.
Right.
Like, to be fair,
life? Yeah.
Well, like in the process of Muay Thai.
Oh, okay.
Like, I had a coach, and this was forever ago, who was kind of a prick, and just he had 8 morning students who knew fucking dick, and we were terrible, you know.
Oh, and he wanted to be coaching pros, right?
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah,
like very distant and like phoning it in.
Ugh.
And I recognized myself kind of getting frustrated with it, but when I was in jiu-jitsu class, if somebody caught me in something, I found myself laughing.
Interesting.
To where I was like, wow, that, like, I never got frustrated. I never got like down on myself, because I mean, my whole first year, I don't think I tapped a single person my first year. And I was in a tough gym, you know, it was the Noguera gym. And so, like, the whole first year of them being open, it was just like the MMA guys were in there. It was like pros training for, you know, a year or 6 months. And then they opened it up to the public, which is when I got in. And it was just ass whoopings every day. Like, I remember my first class like it was yesterday. Like, when we got to sparring, it was like I just looked at another white belt and was like, okay, let's try. And neither of us knew what the fuck we were doing. And the coach was like, hey, and like grabbed this purple belt, who's now, he owns Del Mar Jiu Jitsu in San Diego. He came over, he was a purple belt, just this fucking like vanilla gorilla, and hip tossed me.
Oh no.
And I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, I had no idea what had happened. I was on my back, you know, trying to catch my breath, like, holy shit, what was that? And at that moment, like, I knew I thought I was tough. Like, I thought I had a little bit of toughness in me, and I was like, just a complete humbling experience, but also like encouraging. Like, I feel like it was that singular hip toss like led me to be a black belt.
Interesting. So because it was so overwhelming, you were like, I need to learn that.
Yeah. And I was at kind of like a weird phase, so that was probably like around 2008 when shit seemed to be, it was like a little moment of like everything's going to shit. And like I had this weird feeling
this
of
is like the financial crisis.
Yeah.
This was when the banks collapsed.
Yeah, and everybody's money was weird, and
the mortgage collapse thing. Yeah.
And I felt like if shit hits the fan, like maybe I should know how to do something, which
Oh,
is such
Jesus.
a weird, and
That's a crazy thought.
it's fairly abstract. Like to me, it wasn't like I was like super concerned or like really serious about it, but I
Right.
had the thought of like if I need to defend myself or if I need, and that's why I was running too. Is like if I need to fucking chase down a deer in until it overheats, then,
Right.
and it ended up just being a little bit of a motivation. And then I just found the joy in it. I always said if I ever opened a jiu-jitsu gym, I would call it fun jiu-jitsu. Nobody steal that. Just because, I mean, I was talking to Zach, your security guard, at the comedy club. And, like, for me, I don't get into street fights. I haven't been in a street fight since I was a teenager.
Yeah, me too.
You know? Like, I've broken up fights more often than I've got into them. And
One thing I do find that's really disconcerting, when fights break out, I don't get nervous.
that's how beautiful is that? I've had that because I remember when fights would break out, your anxiety shoots up, your heart rate.
I get weird if like someone close to me is with me and I'm worried about their danger.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But the fact that two people are fighting, I'm so used to it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I stopped a bar fight a couple years ago where a group of guys attacked this dude. One of them got a hold of him and he sunk in a guillotine. The guy got taken down right away,
no.
a deep guillotine, like all the way up over the shoulder, like
And was not
tight.
letting him tap?
Was
Not letting him out?
No. And I saw it all sort of kind of unfolding, and I ran up there and I just whispered in his ear, if you do jiu-jitsu, you should probably let go right now. That calm. He like looked at me, let go. Dude was out cold. I actually grabbed the guy who was out cold and picked his feet up.
That's a great way to handle it, the way you talk to him.
Yeah, and he immediately looked at me like, okay, yeah, I hear what you're saying,
Well,
and I'm
also,
going to let
like,
go.
this could be the difference between nothing happens to you, you're just defending yourself, and
Yep.
you're going to jail for
Yeah.
a long time because
Yeah.
this guy's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah. Especially if the guy's out, you're still holding on to it.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was quick. It was tight. He might not have known he was out, but I mean,
he was probably so jumped up with adrenaline.
yeah,
and
he had his
chaos.
girlfriend with him, and
Yeah, dude, street fights are stupid. They're-
so dumb.
And if I see them, I just get the fuck away. But what's just weird that I've seen so many people beat people up.
Yeah,
I have seen, like, firsthand, there's probably a tiny percentage of people on Earth that have seen more fistfights in person than me.
yeah. I can't imagine, especially at that close range,
At close range with world-class fighters.
because when you're at a UFC event, like those fights feel so much more intense and so much more like
Dude, you gotta come
visceral
with
when you're
me.
there.
You gotta come with me to the Apex. The Apex is the place to see fights.
Yeah.
The Apex Center is the UFC's private little auditorium. It's tiny. It only seats like 100 people.
Is that where they were doing the fights during COVID?
Yes.
Yeah.